Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, another Casual Friday. First, I want to say that if you like anything I do here, please go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe so you can stick around and see when I post. On this Casual Friday, I think it's going to be relatively short. It's going to be my final appeal to you to please, 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 please vote. If you have not already, I have. Please do not vote for Trump. If you have not already. If you have, please leave my channel and kindly don't come back. Thank you. I want to talk about the fallacy of being apolitical or non-political or not really caring about politics because you don't believe it affects you. Because it does. It affects everyone. Let's assume for a second that you are a cis-het white male who's upper middle class, Christian, probably Protestant, evangelical. Then maybe it doesn't matter to you who is in office. It should, because it affects people who aren't you. But that might be the one time that you could legitimately say that it doesn't really matter who's in office because it doesn't affect you. But I know who watches my channel, and I know that that's not who. You're definitely not here. If you are, stick around. You might learn something. But if you're not, this election, but every election, but this election especially, affects you. It affects you so much, so much. And not voting is not only hurting yourself, but the people around you. There is an idea out there that we can have differing opinions, and it doesn't matter who you vote for because what matters is on the inside. And that's true to an extent. I don't want to immediately cut off contact with every person who disagrees with me because then you don't learn anything that way. However, especially today, especially right now with the way the world is, if you don't vote or you vote for Donald Trump because him being in office doesn't affect you, that is an act of violence against people who it does affect. If you are someone that has a uterus, it affects you. If you are someone who has a uterus but doesn't identify as the traditional gender that a uterus has, female, a woman, it affects you. If you are queer at all, it affects you. If you are a person of color, it affects you. And if you are none of those things, it should still affect you because other people having basic rights and privileges should matter to you. And the idea that it might not is disgusting. The idea that your comfort, your lack of willingness for things to change, your convenience being upset because of someone else in power, if that matters more than less privileged people's literal safety, you're a bad person. Like, I wish it was more nuanced than that. I wish that we lived in a world where multiple people with differing but valid points of view could come together and discuss different ideas for the way our world should be run. And I wish that were truly the case, but it isn't. the world today is literally debating against and for the validity of some people's existence, the validity of some people's lived experience. And if you don't vote, or you don't say that you are political, if you say, oh, I don't really pay attention to it, doesn't really matter to me, that is violence. Silence is violence. So I don't know if this is going to change even a single mind. These videos do not do well traditionally. They don't get seen by very many people. But I would just like to urge you that if you have not voted yet, if you are not planning on voting, please look inside of yourself and figure out why, and then vote. And don't vote for Donald Trump, because he's a very bad person doing very bad things. Thank you. If you like anything I do here, please do give me a like and a subscribe. And beyond that, have an absolutely lovely day.